Well, it was supposed to be a scorching hot day across the Treasure Valley all day today, but we did get a little bit of a break this afternoon.
Yeah, but again ahead, a lot more heat and the wildfire smoke. Dakota Castette's Didier talks with a local doctor about staying safe through this.
I'm here at Ann Morrison Park and I just felt the first few droplets of rain on my forearm on a day where we were going to reach triple-digit temperatures. Instead, we're in the upper 80s with a nice breeze and some cloud cover as well as some rain. Folks across the Treasure Valley dealing with the heat differently, but enjoying this brief break. Everywhere you look this morning, folks outside were sheltering in the shade and jumping in the water. The heat wave we've been experiencing driving many to stay indoors to beat the heat. But for those still outside, Dr. Aaron Campbell with St. Alphonsus has some advice for staying safe.
Heat is a pretty significant element, as we can imagine. The key concepts are staying cool, staying protected, staying hydrated, and keeping up with nutrition. We need to ingest more fluids, and not just straight water, but things that have electrolyte solutions. And that means things like salt, Pedialyte, maybe some sports drink.
But the heat isn't the only factor that can affect your health. Right now, almost the entire Pacific Northwest is blanketed in wildfire smoke, which Dr. Campbell explained can be a strong irritant and can trigger complications for folks with respiratory diseases.
So wildfires clearly pose risk for respiratory issues, probably more so for people who might have asthma, COPD, any sort of a lung disease, etc. Concept number one is, if you do have lung disease, pay attention to the idea of the air quality. And many of us have smartphones these days. The weather app has air quality right there on it. And so exercising in poor air quality is definitely not really is not recommended. So perhaps go indoors or switch activities so that you're not necessarily exposed to that.
Dark clouds rolled into southwestern Idaho this afternoon, bringing a welcome break from the heat. But for some Pacific Northwest residents, the dark, slightly orange-tinged clouds are a reminder of the forests burning across Oregon, Washington, California, and right here in Idaho.
Well, I know that it's coming from the fires in Oregon. I inhale the forests in Oregon that I once grew up in, and I don't like inhaling my childhood forest. Our lands are burning to heck, and it's the government's failure. They need to manage the land.
Though we did see rain, more heat is likely on the way, and Dr. Campbell suggested a few last tips to stay cool and safe this summer.
Really, just to reiterate, sun protection, constant hydration, use urination to monitor that, and that includes electrolyte solutions, but also nutrition. People forget to eat, and that's really important, and you can get electrolytes from food.
The rain, though unexpected, is probably a good thing considering the wildfires that are burning across the region. It will help combat those fires as well as bring our temperatures down this afternoon. In Ann Morrison Park, I'm Dakota Castette's DJ reporting.